So the first to take up that challenge now goes to the Christian Heineken Stables entry. This is Kat Barker, Kat with October Hills Artisana, owned by October Hill Farm here in Fort Worth, Texas. Clear, 59.218 into second place for Kat and October Hills Artisana, but that first to go, 47.754 for Audrey Norrell, looking very, very good at the moment on our Helite meter speed. Staying with an entry from Christian Heineken's show stables here, this is Brooke Cagle. Brooke with Interactive Mortgage Caillou 59. Interactive Mortgage Caillou, owned by DeLong Equestrian Ventures. Time force coming into play as well. 4 for jumping, 23 for time in 86.248 for Brooke Cagle and Interactive Mortgage Caillou. A rider who's been having an excellent season riding out of the Heineken Show stables, Nico Gamboa, with this one, Flecky 5.8. Rides Flecky for Rachel Gracia out of Fort Worth, Texas. Nico Gamboa are next to go in the Helite meter speed. 48.063 it is for Nico and goes into second place by just 1/3 of a second. So the Heineken Seifert Show Stables grudge match still tipped in the balance of Matt Seifert at the moment in our first class of the weekend. Let's take another rider based here in the United States from overseas. This is Austria's Peter Petschenig. Peter with a big show stables entry here this week as well. Pete with Bijou 2 as first to go, riding for Brooke Peterson out of Plano, Texas. Clear 61.406, top 5 at the moment for Peter Petschenig and Bijou 2 as they are our latest clear. 4 clears so far, but Audrey Norrell first in the ring, fastest of them, 47.754. Rachel Lindsay's our next to go. Rachel with Martin Huygens out of Wellington, Florida's Imberto. .61.652 on the clock then. So top 5 for Rachel Lindsay and Imberto. They do go into that 5th place. Five-star winner this year of a Grand Prix at Saugerties out of Topeka, Kansas. We welcome forward Hunter Holloway. Hunter owns this one. This is VDL Bravo S, riding for her Hayes Investment Corporation. Another 0 score to get the week ahead of jumping underway for VDL Bravo S with Hunter Holloway 57.604, third place. Should go on now to Kirsty Stone. Kirsty with her own Halcyon. Time penalties coming into play, 2 of them, 65.070, jumping clear, but with 2 for time there for Halcyon and Kirsty. John Gilpin's our next to go. John, out of Keller, Texas, owns and rides this one. It's Excel. Clear in 58.536 there for John Gilpin and Excel. So that's going to take over 4th place at this early stage of our Helite-sponsored meter speed. Another rider who's, or a trainer who's going to have plenty with us here over the course of the Fort Worth International is Trap O'Neill. Trap sends forward this entry. This is Whitney McGee in the irons of Carissa HDHAE. Carissa, owned by M5 Performance Horses. 58 on the clock. 58.897 for Whitney McGee and Carissa, so that goes into 5th position. Taking their turn now in our Helite meter speed, it's going to be Macy White. Macy with Sequoia, number 87. .63.428 is the time taken, so sitting inside our top 10. So coming forward in a moment, Christian Schreier taking over the ride on this one for Amelia Clayton. It is number 7, Valencia, next forward in our Helite meter speed. Currently being led by Audrey Norell with Lion King van Eigenjo. 47.754, that leading time. So number 7 next forward, as we say, Christian Schreier with Valencia. So taking the rail with them, 4 faults there for Christina and Valencia. So of course, ranking behind all of the clears. So far, 9 of the clears, Audrey Norrell and Lion King van Eigenlo are first to go. Still the leaders, 47.754. Lindsay Smith taking up the challenge now. Lindsay with Antonio Menchaca's Elwood's SPF. Nice clear, 52.625 there on the clock for Elwoods and Lindsay Smith. So that goes into third. Nico Gamboa and Audrey Norrell, the only ones faster than 50 seconds. 48.063 in second for Nico. Audrey Norrell, 47.754 for the lead. We carry on with our Helite meter speed here this morning, this well-supported first class of the week at the Fort Worth International now with Hilary Carroll. Hilary owns and rides Clean Slate out of Sheridan, Wyoming. So it was Kathy Kremer and Mandy Rebecca Koretz there, in fact, who just went around in a time of 54.763. One three one potentially. Courtney Taylor line. Courtney with RSH Fortuna Semii. So this was Lindsay Smith and Elle Woods now delivering a clear in 56.875. So going back to the order now, it should now be Courtney Taylor-Line. Courtney with RSH Fortuna Semi.
Good time, 58.984 there, and that is a clear, and it goes into the top 10. Another clear to add, it's 13 now, and that was Courtney Taylor-Line and RSH Fortuna Simi. The leading time is 47.754. That is Audrey Norrell and Lion King Vant Eigen. Alexandra Sinclair is next with the horse Caspetto. Time to beat 47.754. 13 clears in this opening class, the Helite 1 meter speed. Time allowed at 64, just clicks over that. It is one time penalty, 64.21 for Alexandra Sinclair and Caspetto. Second rider to be caught out by that time allowed on Anderson Lima's course here today. Laura Johnson is next then from Midland, Texas. It's Redfield Cadario. It's the 18th to go in the Helite 1 meter speed. This opening competition, some 88 declared to start in the class. Yes, goes clear. 60.26 goes into the top 11 for Laura Johnston. Another clear with Redfield Cadario. The leading time, some 12.5 seconds quicker. That's Audrey Norell in the lead with Nicholas Gamboa in second and Hilary Carell in third. Julia Milligan next. Julia with James Gentleman's Shadley, the 19th from Williston in Florida. Julia Milligan. Time to beat is 47.75. 2 fences down and 2 for time, 65.34. It is a total of 10. 8 jumping faults and the 2 for time as well. Trap O'Neill rides this next horse. It's the Notoria Uno the next. That time to beat 47.75. And of course cleared. 14 clears now. Not a bad performance for Trap O'Neill. 61.35 is the time. Good enough for 12th spot in the order at the set moment in time. Good enough for 12th. Head number 245 now. It is the current leader of this, the Helite 1 meter speed, our opening national competition, and it's Audrey Norell, trained by Matt Seifert with Ladies Man, owned by Mary Martha Duggan from North Richland. It is Ladies Man. The leading time is 47.75. Well, she's on form today. New leader we've got 47.57. Audrey Norrell is now first and second in the Helite 1 meter speed. So 47.57 is the leading time. 47.75 is the second place time. Nicholas Gambeau into third. Well done, Audrey, on super top form so far. Onward now to 112, Rayan Casanos, trained by Christian Heikkinen. It's Contigo VA. That new leading time, 47.57. The final fence, unfortunately, down it comes for Contigo VA in 60.20. So that is 4. But we have had 16 riders jump a clear and still a way to go in this opening competition. 101 is next, head number 101, Kat Barkema. And another one based here in Fort Worth, it's Calisol is the horse. Clear we have, 59.95, another one to add to the clear round list there for Kat Barkema and Salasso. So Victoria Alexandris is next with DSH Buddy Boy to take on that leading time of Audrey Norrell's in 47.57. Audrey, of course, who also retains second position, and Nicholas Gamboa sitting in the third at the minute. Victoria Alexandris then, trained by Colleen Acosta, with Victoria Alexandra, her own DSH Buddy Boy. Well, problems there at that final double, unfortunately. One fence down, it is 4 faults for Victoria Alexandris and DSH Buddy Boy. Onwards to MTM La Vie Chic. It's owned by Celine Mayers and Daniel Bedoya riding this one. The 25th on the course. 47.57, still the leading time. Just inside that allowed time of 64 seconds, but it is another clear. And the 18th rider to jump clear, Daniel Bedoya and MTM La Vie Chic. 63.67, and at the moment that is clear. First of the final 5 before the arena maintenance break. Le Dragon de Normandie is next, another local base rider, Dallas. It's Melanie Hammer now in bridle head number 19. Oh, it's a good attempt. It is a good attempt, 53.78, and that will go into the top 4 for Melanie Hammer and Le Dragon de Normandie. Ranked in the top 4, 53.78. From Melanie to Olivia. Olivia McAdams is next. This is her own horse, Kako. Time to beat 47.57. Olivia McAdams next in the Helite sponsored 1 meter speed. Good round, very good round. 50.99 there for Olivia McAdams and Kachako. So it is into the top stages of the competition, top of the ranks. Not quite as fast as 47.57. And we have 3 remaining before the arena maintenance break. Peter Pashenik is next then with Fake News, based in Texas here in the USA. 177 Fake News. Well, we had a refusal, we had a fence down, and 15 for time as well, 78.95, not to be a total of 23. So this is the last before the drag break now. Peyton Addington riding Contessina. This is 2:41. Time to beat 47.57. Nice clears to finish the first half of the competition there. We've now got 21 clear rounds, and Peyton Addington goes into the top 16 there with Contessina. So we've got another 57 remaining in this competition, led by Audrey Norell in first and second. The leading time is 47.57. Nicholas Gamboa sits in third. Olivia McAdams is in fourth, and Melanie Hammer sits in fifth. Of course, we're just going to get those results cross-checked as always, and then we'll get underway with the remaining 57. In our opening class, the Helite 1 meter speed.
Get horse show ready with Dahlman Jump Co. Make sure to visit DahlmanJumpCo.com for more information.
Hi, my name is Hannah Kleinitz, and I'm the owner and founder of Equestrian Closet.
We provide an online marketplace designed for equestrians to buy, sell, and share the equestrian lifestyle. Whether you are looking for a gently used show coat or looking to purge your closet and start new, Equestrian Closet is here for you.
Colicare has the only $15,000 you hope you never get. SmartPak's colic surgery program reimburses up to $15,000 because you shouldn't have to worry about anything but your best friend. It combines our best hindgut supplements with preventative care from your vet to help lower your horse's risk of digestive upset. Plus, you get peace of mind knowing you'll have the financial resources to provide the care your horse deserves if you ever need it. Find out how to protect yourself and your horse with Colicare at smartpak.com/Colicare.
Well, we're about to get back underway with the second third of the opening competition. It is the Helite 1 meter speed with 21 combinations who have jumped clear so far. But of course, it is Audrey Norrell who's in first and also in second place, getting her show under a very good start here at the Split Rock Jumping Tour Fort Worth International. The time to beat is 47.57. That is Audrey's time. Nicholas Gamboa is in third. And a special thank you to the team at Helite, the Airvest, those wonderful Airvests, very much in partnership with the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tour. Back underway with head number 129 then. It is another one from Texas, riding RSH Fair Play Simi Christiana Nichols. Well, we're back underway with a 58.10 Christiana Nichols, unfortunately taking one fence down. So it's full faults that gets us back underway in the Helite 1 meter speed. Nicholas Gamboa is next. It's a rider who sits in the top three. 48.06 is their third place time, but they're looking for 47.57. Django is next, owned by the Vex Sport Horse Limited, Nicholas Gamboa. 61.29, and it's all good for Nicholas Gamboa. Third place with the other horse. With that one, it's top 17 at the moment. This is Brooke Hagel now, second ride for Brooke in this Helite 1 meter speed competition. Based here in Fort Worth with Little Croc. It's owned by the October Hill Farm Incorporated. 47.57. They're still chasing down the USA rider Audrey Norrell. The clears keep coming. We're up to 23 now. It's another one for Brooke Hagel and, of course, trained by Christian Heineken with Little Croc. That round is into the top 20. 23 clears. The time is set much quicker. Audrey Norell's 47.57 was absolutely flying around this wonderful indoor arena here at the Lugano Split Rock Fort Worth International. Charlie Carell is next, trained by Hilary Carell. It's Blue Curacao, number 34 on the order, owned by Holland Alexandra from Westlake Village. .07. That is the time from Charlie Carell. It is a clear run time. 24 clears for Blue Curacao and Charlie Carell. Into the top 15 they go, and it's Ellie Sievert next to go, trained by Colleen Acosta. This is the Acosta Incorporated Himini. From Crossroads in Texas, next is Elle Sievert. .09, a total of 4 faults there, total of 4. That was Christina, in fact, Christina Schwer in 63.09 and total of 4. Head number 123, Rachel Lindsay goes next from the Miranda Fields in Austin in Texas, riding Sapphire Z. 47.57, that's the time they're chasing down. Audrey Norell first and second, Nicholas Gamboa in third, Olivia McAdams in fourth, and Hilary Carell in fifth. Time taken 59.81, and Severe Z, they go into the top 14. So it is clear, and it is top 14 for Rachel Lindsay and Safir Z. Next to take on the challenge here in the Helite 1 meter speed is Mackenzie O'Brien. Riding a horse owned by Kerry Kempson from Wellington, based of course down in Florida, with Kira. Leading time is 47.57. Really, really quick time from Audrey Norrell, who is top of the order. Putting in a good performance there in 52.82, and that is into the top 6, ranked in 6th position at the minute for Mackenzie O'Brien and Kerry Kempson's Kira. Mary John Lawton next with Murphy Laho from Austin in Texas. It's owned by Mary Merrick. This is Mary John Lawton. Murphy now. $59.12, and it's top 14 for Mary Jane Lotan and Murphy Le Ho. Another clear to add to the list. Audrey Norrell still in first and second. Nicholas Gamboa sitting in third, who's got another one to come. 53, head number 53 is next. Happy Comely now, and Eros CSH. It's owned by Clara Sample. This is head number 53. Unfortunately, one fence down. It was a good try. The time was good enough, the top four, but it is a fence down, and it's 4 jumping faults there for Happy Comley and Eros CSH. 1 down and 4. 27 have jumped clear, 47 remain, so it's big entries, big competition here at the Lugano Split Rock Fort Worth International. Waiting for that next competitor to come forward to contest this class. Here's Audrey now, having a great start to the Fort Worth International. Currently in first and also in second place. Her leading time is 47.57. With the Lady Evita Z, owned by Kinsey Croftler, Audrey Norrell, next to go. Excellent effort for the lady that's very much on form, 48.20. So it is 4th place for Lady Evita and Audrey Norrell, and of course first and second with the other one. Well done, Audrey, off to a very good start here at the Split Rock Fort Worth Jumping Tour. Matt is next. The leading time is 47.57. Can Matt catch Audrey riding Olivia Pettinger's Perry? Matt Seifert now. Jumping clear, so it's 29 clears now, and Matt Seifert joins the clear round list there with Perry in 61.40. Can Jeffrey to Arna be the 30th clear? Jeffrey's next with Lauren Woods, Just Happy Hero Z. Can they make it into the top 6 of the leaderboard? In 6th place, it's 52.62, and in the lead, it's 47.57. Unfortunately, it is 4 faults there for Jeffrey to Arnett. I'm Just Happy Hero Z in 59.94. Rowdy Joe Chandler, this is head number 51 now, Cincinnati GJZ. And Rowdy Joe Chandler, 51 is next to contest the course for this Helite 1 meter speed. Oh, it's going to be close. Yes, it's a new leader. 47.183. Rowdy Joe Chandler now leads the way in the Helite 1 meter speed, taking what, just over a fifth of a second off the time of Audrey Norell's. Well done, Rowdy Joe Chandler now leading. Audrey Norell goes into second and third, and Nicholas Gamboa goes into fourth. And we move on to the next. This is Peter now, Peter Beshenig, and PSG No Filter. Can he catch that new time of 47.183? It's a clear for Peter Pechenik, PSG no filter in 60.40, and that combination goes into the top 22. Clear for Peter. Next is Rian Casanos. It's head number 95, riding PSG Monopoly, owned by Sierra Knox from Salina in Texas here in the USA. Remind you that we do have a new leading time now, and it's 47.183. And it's a clear round, 64.40. It's clear over the fences. The time allowed is 64 seconds, so it's that single time penalty for Rian Casanos and PSG Monopoly. Nico's next, Nicholas Gamboa. At the moment, Nicholas is in 4th place with Flaky. This time rides the October Hill Farms Udontani S. We've just got to watch the time. Yes, it is over the allowed time of 64 seconds. 2 commence seconds over for Nicholas Gamboa and Udon Tani S. This is head number 109 next. Rachel to contest the Helite 1 meter speed. Rachel Gracia and the Heineken Shoe Stables OHF Cordani. 47.18. That is the time to beat. Yeah, good. 59.02. Let's look at the order there. That puts them into 16th place, the clear for Rachel Gracia. So we've got 32 clears. We have 20 remaining here in the Helite 1 meter speed. And next is TH Magic. It's owned and ridden, but no, it's not. It's number 47 now, I'm told. Coventus and Chelsea Landes. Chelsea from Canyon here in Texas, the USA. Conventus. Waiting on Coventus set, but remind you that the current leader is Rowdy Joe Chandler at 47.18. Audrey Norell's in second and third. Nico Gamboa is in fourth, and Audrey also in fifth place. That is the lay of the land for this opening competition here at the Lugano Split Rock Fort Worth International. Big day of us ahead as we look now to the next combination, just making their way in. Chelsea Landes and Conventus. Well, number 47, jumping there, Chelsea Landes and Conventus, finishing on 4 in 56.61. 181 now. This is 181 on the course next to go. Leading time 47.18. .181 is position number 76 on the order. Lauren Lafferty and her own Lego. 181. Goes clear, 58.79 there for Lauren Lafferty, and clear round from her horse, Lego. Rowdy Joe Chandler still at the very top. Who's going to challenge that time of 47.18 as we look to the next now? And the first of the final 7 before the drag break. It is next to Mindy Rebecca Cortez and Levestino. Putting in a good try, a good performance. 56.48 is the time for Mindy Rebecca Cortez and Levestino. So it is clear, top 11 for that combination at the minute. Top 11, 34 clears, 20 or thereabouts left to go. And of course, we have that final drag break to get through as well. But now next to one owned by Catherine Pugh from Boulder, this is Heart on Fire. And Jacqueline Atkinson riding this horse, who will also be showing in the FEI series as well here at the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tours, Fort Worth International. Number of fences full there, including the first part of that final double. Not a bad try at the time. That clock stops in 49.42, but it is a total of 8 for Jacqueline Atkinson and Heart on Fire. This is Josie Atherton next now with the P3 Ventures Covario Buisson Z. 47.18. I remind you that is still the leading time from Rowdy Joe Chandler. It's a good one, 47.61. And it goes into the top 3. Josie Atherton, good performance there, really shaking things up at the top of the order with another clear. for Quavario Buisson said. Into third place they go. Audrey Norrell's in second. Rowdy Joe Chandler is the man who leads in 47.18. So just under half a second separating the top three riders here in the Helite 1 meter speed. Triple One is next. Head number Triple One, Butterfly Flash. It's owned by the Vex Sport Horse Limited, based here, of course, in Fort Worth, in Texas, and another ride of Kat Barkema. Time allowed is 64 seconds. It's within inside that. And Kat Balkema with Butterfly Flash goes clear in 62.60, taking us up to a total of 36 who have produced clear rounds on this course designed by Anderson Lima. 3 now before the drag break, the arena maintenance break, and it is Audrey Norrell with her 4th horse in this competition. Audrey, who sits in 2nd, 3rd and 6th. This is 4-star. No, it's not Audrey, is it? Colby Coltrane underway, head number 49. Excellent try from Colby Coltrane. Ludwig's Joker B takes over the 2nd place from Audrey Norrell, pushes her into 3rd. Well done, Colby and Coltrane with Ludwig's Joker B. So it is 2nd place, 47.49. A third of the second behind the leading time of Rowdy Joe Chandler. It's 47.18 who leads this Helite 1 meter speed. Last now before the arena maintenance break, it is head number 73. Owned by Julia Johansson, who rides it here today as well. TH Magic. 52.25, yes, is clear. Yes, is into the top 10 for Juliet Johansson, TH Magic. Into the top 10 they go. As we round out the second third of the competition, let me give you that rundown with Rowdy Joe Chandler very much leading the way. 47.18 is the time. Colby Coltrane recently popped into second place with Audrey Norrell, and the best of her 4 horses sitting in third, and Josie Atherton in fourth, and Audrey Norrell also taking 5th place. About 30 combinations remain after the drag break, which will be 8 minutes from about now. Well, we're about 60 seconds away from restarting the final third of this opening competition here at the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tour for the Fort Worth International, building right the way up to the big competitions at the weekend, of course. But here is the Helite 1 meter speed. It's the competition led by Rowdy Joe Chandler. Rowdy Joe Chandler in 47.13. So that's the leading time. We've got 38 combinations who have successfully jumped to clear around Anderson Lima's track. Remind you that the time allowed is 64 seconds, and we've got 30 combinations remaining to contest that. Colby Coltrane sits in second, Audrey Norrell in third, and also fifth, and also seventh, in fact, with Josie Atherton in fourth place at the moment. Head number 247 will restart the competition here momentarily. Okay, we're back underway with the Helite 1 meter speed with the lady who led the competition for a while with the best of her horses is now in third, and the time to beat is 47.18. It's head number 247, riding Amy Drosnin's 4-star Audrey Norrell, back underway. Well, unfortunately, it is elimination there, and that run of form that Audrey Norrell started at Fort Worth is interrupted with elimination for 4-star. It does mean no change to the order, with Rowdy Joe Chandler leading in 47.18. So they'll stay at the top, and this is Christian Lassiter next, with Emily Thomas's horse from Dallas here in Texas. Muay Thai OHF next, and Christian Lassiter. Sadly not to be there for Christian Lassiter and I, Muay Thai OHF, but not to be. Taylor is next. Taylor Manning, who is riding this horse for Hannah Mayer from Houston in Texas. It's called Born This Way. Entry number 133 with a time to beat of 47.18. That time has been there for quite a while now from Rowdy Joe Chandler, who leads. Taylor Manning now, Born This Way. 38 clears at the moment as we about to get our next one underway. Taylor Manning and Born This Way. Next to compete here, the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tour for the Fort Worth International. This is our opening class, the Helite 1 meter speed. Jumping to good clear for Taylor Manning. 57.65, that's going to put them into a clear round spot for Taylor. In fact, it's 17th at the moment. We're almost at 40 clear rounds with Je Suis, that's the horse next. It's owned and ridden today by Natalie Watkins from Midland here in Texas. It's the 63rd on the order, Natalie Watkins. Second refusal, unfortunately, for Natalie Watkins. It's elimination for her own Je Suis eliminated. This is head number 12, and Christina Swire will ride this one today. It's Bentley de Josse. That is the horse brought to number 12, and Christina Swire. Comes home with a clear. Popular round from Christina Swire, and it is clear round number 40 in the Helite, 1 meter speed from Bentley de Josset. 59.26, and it's into the top 25 out of that 40 that have jumped clear. 25 left to go here, and it's a rider based in Lucas in Texas, riding again. Next to go, Ali Arbabi. Was lucky at fence number 8, but gets away with it, and it is a clear 49.39, and that round secures Ali Arbabi into the top 8, so at 8th place at the moment with a gain. 49.39, and this is Happy Comley next to contest Anderson Lima's track for this 1 meter speed, riding Annabelle Huff's Hennessy. From Mansfield in Texas, it's Happy Comley next. Final rail falls, total of 3 rails fall. That is 12 faults and 48.20 for Happy Comley and Hennessy. This is Peter next to go. Peter with Mackenzie Breeze, Kalinka, Van Het, Marlowe, Zed. Peter Petronik, the target time, it is 47.18. Rowdy Joe Chandler still in the lead, has been there now for quite a while. Goes clear. All the fences stay up, 58.06, and it is into the top 20 for Peter Petronik and Kalinka, Van Het, Marlowe, Zed. Rachel Lindsay's back with us again, another one of the multiple rides for Rachel in this Helite 1 metre speed, this time with the Heathman Farms at Sea Welling. The Heathman Farms down in New Hope in Pennsylvania. Rachel Lindsay, Sea Welling. Another good effort in this Helite 1 metre speed. It is clear, 59.85 for Rachel Lindsay and Sea Welling. That's the 43rd combination to jump clear. And another one of the multiple entries now from Nicholas Gamboa and Creme de la Creme. Nicholas, with one of his rides, he's now in 6th position in the Helite 1 metre speed, so required for that award ceremony when we get there. This is the Cox family's Creme de la Creme and Nicholas Gamboa. Yeah, 53.04. The clears continue to come here this morning in Fort Worth, so that is a clear round for Nicholas Gamboa and Creme de la Creme. The leading time is some 6 seconds faster, but that was good because it's put them into the top 13. And this is head number 92 next, Champions League, and Maddie Morley riding this one from Colorado Springs, Champions League, Maddie Morley. Yeah, we've got another clear. 60.21 this time from Maddie Morley and Champions League from Colorado Springs in Texas, jumping into the top 33 of this competition. Head number 24 to contest that leading time of 47.13 next. Macy Kalmanek riding her own Kutora Fuma from Spring in Texas. Macy Kalmanek. Well, there's the next clear, and it's Macy Kalmanek with Kutara Fuma going clear in 61.75. Less than 20 to go here in our opening class, the Helite 1 meter speed. In fact, 19 is the number, and it's local-based rider now with Kolakli Boy, and it's Reese Simondi, owned by the Simmons Family LLC. Kolakli Boy and Reese Simondi. Round of applause there for the combination, who now goes into the top 12 with that clear in 52.76. That is 12th place with Kolakli Boy. Matt Seifert's riding this next one now with the Orphan Horses Impact. The Orphan Horses, the team from Georgetown in Kentucky. Matt Seifert are next with Impact. Pushing all the way around to make it into the top 12 with that. It's clear in 1 down in 53.20. Tries for it, but unfortunately one fence goes and a total of 4. Mackenzie O'Brien next with her own horse, Vendetta Simi. 47.18 is the target. Mackenzie O'Brien next with 15 remaining. Yeah, clear. 50.76, Mackenzie O'Brien. Vendetta Simi, nicely done, into the top 10, just outside of 8th place. It will be 9th there for Mackenzie O'Brien and Vendetta Simi. Rowdy Joe Chandler, Colby Coltrane, and Audrey Norrell. That's the top 3, and this is Jeffrey now. Jeffrey Toe Arnott with the second ride. Lauren Woods, the Honey Monster. To beat, if they're going for that time, it's 47.18. Can they do it? Two down, 2 rails fall, 53.79, and it is 8 falls for the second rider, Jeffrey Toe Arnott, riding Lauren Woods, the Honey Monster. 14 remain here in this first class, the Helite 1 meter speed, and it's Marlo Williams next, the MW Equestrians. OMS Checkers 5, trained by Gianna Aycock, home by the team from Colleyville in Texas. Marlo Williams. Nicely done, Marlo. Nicely done. It's clear in 52.40, and that takes over 12th place. It's OMS Checkers 5 into the top 12. From Marlo now to Laura Johansson with Gangster. This is owned by Laura from Midlands in Texas. Laura Johansson next. Time to beat 47.18. 47.18. Sadly, it's elimination for Laura Johansson and Gangster. As we come to the later stages of this, the Helite sponsored competition, most grateful thanks to Helite. Delighted to be promoting this partnership again here in Fort Worth for 2022. Another owner-rider combination next. It's Macy White, trained by Ann Amelia Hage. From Aubrey in Texas, it's Tia Maria. Macy White. Total of 4 faults there. 1 rail falls, 56.76. That's the attempt from Macy White today from Aubrey in Texas with Tia Maria. Entry number 4 is El Sievert next. In fact, Colleen's riding this one, I'm told. Colleen Acosta and Thunderstruck. It's owned by El Sievert from Dallas. Thunderstruck and Colleen Acosta. Jumping to clear today. 48.39, Colleen Acosta. It is clear for Thunderstruck in top 24 for that combination. Well done. So you head now to the first of the final 10. Head number 72 to come forward next in this Helite 1 meter speed. 72 is Abigail Prince and Flora. With that time to beat, remember, 47.18. Can anyone catch that? Pushers rise all the way. Yes, it's clear. 49.12, and it's going to feature in the lineup at the moment because they've just gone into 8th place, 49.12 for Abigail Prince and her own Flora. So that is a clear. 47.18, Rowdy Joe Chandler leads. Colby Coltrane in second. Audrey Norrell is in third. And it is Colby who we look to next. Head number 18, riding the Kirby, Con McCool's Bailey's Ask Said, Colby Coltrane. Just about to make his way into the arena to contest that leading time as we come now and look towards the final 9 in this, the very first competition of the day. Here he is then, Colby Coltrane, the man who sits in second place at the moment. Can he go better than Rowdy Joe Chandler, who's just pimped him in 47.18. That is the target. It's going to be a lot of time as well. 25 of those on top of the 4 jumping penalties, so 29 there for Colby Coltrane and Bailey's Ask Z. Head number 132 then will be our next to show here at the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tour for the Fort Worth International. Daisy Adair Z and Courtney Taylor Line will be the rider. Owned by Jenny Whelan from Midland, Texas, the USA. Still chasing down 47.18 to 47.49s in second, and then Audrey Norrell 47.57 is in third. Well, we've got the horse caught. Good to see Courtney up on her feet there as well. And of course, the Helite jacket very much coming into play in the Helite 1 metre speed class. Those ever so popular jackets becoming all in use and increasing in popularity. But bad luck for Courtney Taylor-Line. Hope to see her in some of the later classes here at the Texas Fort Worth International Show. Coming to the later stages now with about 7 or 8 remaining. Bradley Joe Chandler, Colby Coltrane, Audrey Norrell, Josie Atherton, and then Audrey Norrell again occupying the top 5 here in this 1 metre speed class. And it's Peter now with his final ride, Peter Petchnig, and in the groove, riding this one for Alina Dobrachuk from Keller in Texas. After Peter, we've got 6 remaining here in this 1 metre speed. Seconds up for Peter's final ride in the competition. Peter Petchnig there, and in the groove that results in elimination from the class. Vidam de Corcel, it's owned and ridden by Anastasia Stewart from Colleyville in Texas, trained by Jordan Gilchrist. I think, in fact, Frank Owens, I'm told, is riding this one. Frank Owens now, Vidam de Corcel, head number 80. Yeah, Frank Owens picking up the ride today, and he goes clear with it as well. Into the top 12, 51.49, and clear for Vidam de Corcel. Final at 5 in this competition now, the Helite 1 metre speed, and it's Rian Casanas. Second ride for Rian with October Hills Cat Balloon. Owned by Erica Daniels from Aledo in Texas, Rian Casanas. Just one rail falls there at the October Hill Farm, Oxer 61.41, and they conclude the competition on a total of 4 falls. This is the first of the final 4 for the man who sits in the top 6 with Flaky, his other ride, this time with the October Hill Farms FA Special Edition DWB, Nicholas Gamboa. It's a clear 49.55 for Nicholas Gamboa, his final ride of the class, and it will go into the top 10 for FA Special Edition DWB. We've got 3 remaining. The lady who's on fantastic form here at the Fort Worth International for the Lugano Split Rock Jumping Tour. It is Aranta, owned by Mary Martha Duggan from North Richland, and their first of the final 3, Audrey Norrell. Oh, this is going to be close. Yes. Give her a round of applause. 2 seconds into the lead. Audrey Norrell regains the lead of the competition and is back into pole position. 45.18. Audrey Norrell, Aranta now leading. Pushes Rowdy Joe Chandler into second. Colby Coltrane into third, and it is the second last to go. Head number 271 now. Trap O'Neill, second last to go. Chaching ES is the horse, our second last here in our opening class. That's a very good try. 47.46. It's going to go into the presentation. It's into the top 3, and it is third for Trap O'Neill and Cha Ching ES. These final 3 riders really trying and really going for it in our Helite 1 meter speed, and it is now the last to go. Riding the October Hill Farms Chilena, last in Brooke Baker. Always good to finish the competition with a clear round, and it's a total of 56 clears that we have here this morning, and 60.30 is the time for Brooke Baker and October Hills Chilena. We've got the results of the competition then. It's a confirmed win in the Helite 1 meter speed for Audrey Norrell riding Aranta. She also takes 5th place, 7th and 9th. Rody Joe Chandler rounding out in ribbons in 2nd place with Cincinnati GJZ. Trap O'Neill and Chaching ES taking the 3rd. Colby Coltrane taking the 4th, and Josie Atherton in 6th place here this morning in the Helite Airvest 1 meter speed. Delighted to have this partnership of Helite and the Lugano Split Rock Tour on board. The personal protection equipment and airbag technology that's been increasing in technology for over 20 years now. Wonderful trigger system, wonderful product to have here at the Fort Worth International.
We're joined by our leading athletes in our first class of the week, the Helite Meter Speed, one of our national competitions here to open up the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour, Fort Worth International. And from Helite, we're very pleased to welcome their representative alongside Derek Braun, founder and president of the Split Rock Jumping Tour, Sheila Spence, to congratulate our leading athletes. And as ever here at the Split Rock Jumping Tour, we bring them in reverse order. So first of all, we're congratulating you. We'd like you to put your hands together for Nico Gamboa with Flecky 5'8", taking 8th place today for Rachel Gracia of Fort Worth, Texas. Taking 7th place, a very, very busy rider for us, Audrey Norell out of Matt Seifert's barn with Sophia Antico's Lion King Van Eigenlo, the very first in the ring, but of course we'll see Audrey a little bit closer to the top of the tree as well. Josie Atherton and Cuvario Buisson-Z, they took our 6th place finish. In 5th was another ride for Audrey Norrell. This time it was Mary Martha Dugan's Ladies Man. Just off the podium then, in 4th place was Colby Coltrane. Colby with Shelley Capehart's Ludwig's Joker B. And then our grooms join us to hold the horses for our top 3 because we will load our first Fort Worth International podium of the weekend. And in our national classes, it's a great start for riders from Texas. Let's put him onto the podium in the 3rd position. We'll see him in the international divisions as well. From here in Texas, U.S. rider Trap O'Neill takes 3rd with Cheching. In 2nd place, out of Greenville, Texas, with Dawn Valerius as Chinchetti. GJZ, our runner-up, Rowdy Joe Chandler. And probably the busiest rider in the class, and she is rewarded with victory with another ride for Mary Martha Dugan. Erranta, our winner of the Helite Meter Speed, is Audrey Norell. Thanks so much to you, Sheila, from Helite, for being with us alongside Derek Braun. With our podium set, ladies and gentlemen, could we ask you please to rise for the national anthem of our winning athlete, Audrey Norell, for the United States of America. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Audrey. First victory of the week here at the Fort Worth International. Those podium pictures and lap of honor pictures coming up, all captured by our team at Winslow Show Photography, our partners coast to coast on the tour. And don't forget, you can go and see your pictures at their booth soon after the conclusion of each class. We'll get our lap of honor underway here in just a moment, and then we will have Audrey back for a quick chat with Jack Nash as well. We interview all of our winners at Split Rock, particularly here at a prestigious show like the Fort Worth International. Fantastic to be back here for our 2nd year to host World Cup once again on that Longines FEI Jumping World Cup Series. And after the success of just year 1 here in the Will Rogers Memorial Coliseum, the International Equestrian Federation awarding the FEI World Cup Jumping and Dressage Finals to Fort Worth, Texas in the spring of 2026. So it looks like we're set, ladies and gentlemen, and Audrey, of course, to lead them away. It is lap of honor time, victory gallop for class number 1, the Helite Meter Speed. Audrey with 3 inside our top 8. Rowdy Joe Chandler, Trap O'Neill 2nd and 3rd. Colby Coltrane 4th. Josie Atherton in 6th. And Nico Gamboa wrapping out our top 8. But great results already for the Texas Barns. We'll see how it carries on. But our top 8 wrapping up their lap of honor. But as ever at Split Rock, our victor is going to go around one more time. Congratulations, Audrey. As I say, we'll hear from Audrey in just a moment. Our thanks so much to Helite Air Vests as well, partners with us on Split Rock Jumping Tour, and at their booth, of course, the weekend, so with the commitment to safety, they are offering a 10% discount on those Helite Air Vests during the course of the show. So do go and speak to them about that. As I say, some of the very, very top riders in the world wouldn't ride without one anymore. So to say, we're setting up for the interview in at the digital podium area in just a few moments. We will get the course open just shortly as well for our second class of the day, and that's going to be an 11:45 first horse here in the Will Rogers Memorial Coliseum for our upcoming class as we continue our national tour. And that is going to be, again, from another very loyal sponsor of ours, Equestrian Closet, sponsoring the Meter 10 Speed. That's another table 2-1 competition, single round against the clock, Fulton time, the deciding factor. But Jack, let's Audrey stand on the top step. Let's catch up with our first winner of the weekend.
Audrey, first winner again, 2 years in a row. How's it feel?
Really good.
Were you nervous at all going up against almost 90 horses in that first class?
Yeah, really nervous.
Really? Even with 5 bullets?
Yeah, there's just a lot of pressure to win at Woodhill in every class.
Matt, did you hear that? A lot of pressure here. The pressure's got to be off on your winning horse. Tell us about her.
Her name is Aranta. She's owned by Mary Martha Dugan, who's a wonderful supporter of the barn and great rider, and I'm so lucky just to sit on her. She's amazing. So
I'm sure she'll appreciate those words for a horse. Congratulations again. We'll see you back up here, I'm sure.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Audrey. As I say, we'll see whether we see her back again and again as the week goes on. That was certainly the case last year, as Jack reminded us. You can see our team under Hector and Anderson Lima setting the track for our second class, the Meter 10. We'll get that open for you just as quickly as possible here at the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour, Fort Worth International.